Welcome to Science TV Roundup News with me, Elvis Odhiambo, and my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Irene Chebiwat. Let's focus on our news. Former Deputy President sharply criticized President William Ruto on Wednesday, accusing him of failing to grasp the weight of his presidential duties and lacking understanding of the country's challenges. He faulted the president for offering conflict and inconsistent solutions to national problems, saying Ruto appears unsettled and unable to provide concrete remedies to the issues facing Kenyans. The remarks come just days after President Ruto controversially blamed parents for not raising their children properly, a statement that sparked public outrage and debate across the country.
He's a very confused person, extremely confused. When the Gen Z's protest started in 2024, he stayed after another 4 weeks, he said it's for the foundation. Do you remember? The other day, he said it's a church. He said the church, you know, they are the ones who incited people, church leaders, nini. He went back again, he said it's the opposition. This Sunday, he said it's the parents. Yeah? He said it's poor parenting. William Ruto, please, can you make up your mind what ails your country? Instead of listening to the Gen Zs, the issues they are raising, abductions, extrajudicial killings, corruption, misappropriation of public resources, President says, no. These people have been incited by Rigiji and Uhuru. You know, the president does not know the problem in Kenya. He has given 7 reasons so far. And it's simply because he doesn't want to accept that he has lost it and there is a problem, and address the problem instead of saying the boys and girls are being incited. If he was honest to himself and listened to the problems the young people are raising on behalf of the country, we will not be where we are.
When he gives me to speak, he's not giving me to speak because I don't know, I sit. How can you sit on a man like this? This is a man who is causing a whole nation not to sleep.
Moving on, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has revealed that at least 1,000 illegal firearms have been so far surrendered to authorities in Kerio Valley region. Speaking during a regional security congress held in Geomarakwet, Murkomen emphasized that the government is offering a window of forgiveness for cattle rustlers and armed individuals who voluntarily submit themselves and their weapons. He added that the government is still pursuing an estimated 10,000 illegal rifles and firearms believed to be in the hands of civilians across the Rift Valley as part of ongoing disarmament and peace-building efforts in the region.
For the police to come and look for you, present yourself. Yeah? And if you have not committed any offense but you had an illegal gun, that one we are not going to charge you. If you present yourself and say, forgive me my sins, here is an illegal gun I have left that life. In fact, we will go a step further to take you to college, to Uzome, you know. Lakini if you are a criminal and you know you are on the run and you know you have committed an offense, the safest place is police station. Just present yourself to a police officer and tell them that I am a suspect, I was being sought. You go to court, you prove your innocence, and you will be safe. If you are sentenced for 10 years, 15 years, you will come back alive than to keep on running around with the police officers.
Wajir Governor Ahmed Abdullahi, who also serves as ODM's coordinating secretary and the chairman of the Council Governors Committee, has dismissed recent remarks by ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna, saying they were personal views and not official position of the party. Speaking in Malmin Lagthir constituency during the launch of a water project, Governor Abdullahi emphasized that ODM party leader Raila Odinga has already declared his support for President William Ruto until 2027. He urged leaders within ODM to respect the directions set by the party's top leadership. At the same event, Garissa Senator Abdul Haji affirmed that the northeastern region has no intention of opposing President Ruto in the upcoming 2027 general election, signaling growing support of the head of state in the region.
Rafiki yangu moja ambaye tunafanya kazi na yeye Senate, anaitwa Senator Sifuna. Alikuwa Citizen akisema ya kwamba national priority agenda ya Wakenya ni kutoa Rais Ruto. Mimi nataka kumuuliza, aliuliza watu ya Garissa kama wanaunga mkono hiyo maneno? Aliuliza watu ya Wajir ama watu ya Mandera ama watu ya Moyale, Marsabit, Samburu, Turkana? Aliwauliza. Sasa inakuaje national agenda kama sisi wengine hatuna hiyo habari?
Senator, ile swali umeniuliza ya ODM as to whether it's an ODM agenda and a national priority for ODM that Ruto must go, I can tell you without the fear of contradiction that has never been discussed at the leadership level at ODM.
Energy Cabinet Secretary Opiyo Wandayi has declared that the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, has formally aligned itself with the government until the end of the Kenya Kwanza administration's term. Speaking during a 2-day tour in Bomachoge, Kisii County, where he launched electricity projects, Wandayi affirmed that ODM will actively support President William Samoei Ruto in delivering key development initiatives. He criticized sections of the opposition for persistently attacking the Kenya Kwanza regime, insisting that cooperation, not confrontation, will help move the country forward.
Mimi naona hii mpango inaendelea. Dalili ya mvua ni nini? Ni mawingu. Hii siasa tumeiona miaka mingi. Vile naona watu wanatapatapa maneno huku nje bila mpangilio, itakuwa vigumu sana. Itakuwa vigumu sana kuwezana na huyu Ruto. Huyu hapa mbele. Kwa hivyo tusijaribu kutafuta ile kitu ambaye haionekani. Na tayari mko ndani ya serikali, si ndio? Tukae ngangari ndani ya serikali ya Ruto hii, which is going to be the next government as well. I can tell you.
Our road project is now 70% complete in our constituency. In fact, imebaki only 3 kilometers from Misesi to Yabe. Then we cover, there's another section from Misesi to Tawaka. Hiyo ndio pekee yake imebaki.
Si waziri, nataka ukirudi Nairobi uambie Mheshimiwa Rais tunamshukuru sana kwa sababu ya hiyo stima ambaye ametupatia, na tunajua tuko na milioni 250 zingine ambazo tunaanza kuweka stima, ikiwemo wale wengine wote wako eneo hili hawajapata stima. Sisi tumebahatika sana kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Rais mwaka uliopita Agosti tarehe 24 alikuja hapa na akazindua barabara ya kilomita 64.7, pesa bilioni 4.4 ambaye inaendelea.
Moving on, the Busia County Government, in collaboration with its Department of Health, has launched an initiative to raise awareness among midwives and field health officers about obstetric fistula in a bid to reduce its prevalence among women. The most affected constituencies include Samia and Bunyala, where cases have been on the rise, prompting targeted outreach and intervention. Working in partnership with Flying Doctors and Safaricom Foundation officials, the county is offering free treatment to affected women. Speaking outside Busia County Hospital, County Health Executive Arthur Odera announced that the medical outreach initially scheduled for a single day will be extended due to high demand.
We wanted the women to come. Many of them have come. And the chairman Safaricom Foundation has kindly agreed to extend the camp by a few days, kuhakikisha kwamba wanawake wote ambao watajitokeza wakiwa na tatizo hili wanahudumiwa. Na ni matibabu bila malipo.
We will be able to eradicate fistula by the year 2030. It's a multi-pronged approach. So prevention is as critical as the cure itself, perhaps even more critical than the cure itself. So in this regard, M-Pesa Foundation, together with Safaricom Foundation, have a program known as Uzazi Salama. And the purpose of this program is to make sure that women, wherever they are, they have access to facilities where they can have safe delivery of their children.
Our target between now and next year is 700 surgeries nationally. And within this, we are going county by county. I want to first applaud the county of Busia. Our target was 60. And as you've heard, we are going to extend this camp. And from what we can see, we are going to shoot this target almost to 100.
The main thing is that not everybody has heard, or even when they hear, it's a struggle for women to actually come forward. We try to bring the services closer to the people.
On to our other news. The National Land Commission, NLC, has pledged to address long-standing land ownership issues in Samburu West, including returning disputed land to the local community in Kelele. Residents of Kelele have raised concerns that disputes over land ownership have hindered development in the area, leaving them behind in key infrastructure and economic growth. The community members say they have waited for years for a lasting solution and now are calling on the commission to act swiftly and fairly.
Kuendelea kama jamii, especially kujenga hata nyumba permanent ama kuwa na kibali kwa maendeleo, kwa sababu sasa hii land si yako, so unadhani tu leo unaweza jenga kesho ibomolewe. Hata ile security hata ya kwenda kupata mikopo kwa bank.
Tumefikia leo tuko na mtumaini ya kupata shamba. Tunaona tunapata title deed ya Kelele settlement scheme. Niko na mtumaini sana according vile commission amefika na leaders yetu current MP na Samburu County through this government.
Ile shida tulikuwa naye, watu wanataka kujenga na hii shamba ni ya serikali, tunaambiwa ni ya serikali. Hauwezi, na saa hii pia hakuna mahali ya kuhamisha ng'ombe. So watu wanataka mtu ukipata shamba yako ya kayako alafu unaanza kufanya hata paddocking ndio upate mahali ya kulisha, mahali kidogo ya kulima.
Kelele tunataka kurudisha back to the community. The county government has no objection and the commission is in the process. Tukimaliza hii public participation na inspection ya site, tunaweza sasa kupatia community shamba yao. Na hii shamba ni ekari 2,700.
Process had actually stalled. By 2002, already a decision had been made that the land needs to be adjudicated. And that's what we are going to jumpstart. So we'll just make sure it is actually moved from the Commission of Lands, which now the National Land Commission has assumed those powers, to take it to the ministry for them to document the remaining process, but still require a lot of effort from the local leadership to ensure that is done.
I will be reaching out to the CS land so that your settlement process waweze kutusaidia kama serikali, na pia county government wamesema wata chip in also the money, because the whole process, even the planning, the survey, by the time mtu ushike hiyo title ni kazi kubwa sana.
Embassy has reminded Kenyan visa applicants of a key requirement. They must disclose all social media accounts used over the past 5 years. According to the embassy, failure to provide this information or any omissions could result in visa denial. This directive is part of enhanced vetting procedures aimed at strengthening security checks for all non-immigrant visa applicants. That's all we had prepared for you, our viewers. Thank you for watching Roundup News with me, Elvis. And please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. That is TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And my sign language interpreter doing the voicing, Irene Chibota. Have a nice evening and bye.